It's the Kansas City Royals going up. First pitch moments away. Our starter in this one, Simon Sykes. And for some reason, he's not.
Three. First base. Three. Out. Out. You're out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Mark Cuevas. Just missed.
Ball.
Rodriguez, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a two-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Farrell makes the grab. One down.
Good pitch. You just kind of had him out.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Called strike right there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one come up.
Miguel.
That's ball four. Ball four. Take your base. You're out. 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 You're out. 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 Three.
So now here's the DH, Mark Cuevas. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to Rick McPhail gets the ball now.
And this
3-2. From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Hector Fernandez. Back here in Miami. And our starting pitcher here today, Gordon St. John. Singy, he's kind of... Now it's going to be Joaquin Ibanez. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, bases empty. Joe Random up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off.
Take your base. That's ball 4. 3. 3.
So 1 out, nobody on. Joaquin Ibanez up now for the Mets. And a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Fernandez back to work. That's too low. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
A little bit low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 3-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Just missed it.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it in.
Three. Out. You're out. Three.
The shutout in this one. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today.
Three. You're out.
Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Aloy Smart. What do we have on him?
Well, he's allowing just over.
First base. Three. You're out.
Now pitching for
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Jose Salgado.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year. So this should be fun to watch.
Stokes stands in here, takes ball one low. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 to count.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Frustrating end.
Three. Out. You're out. Three. Out. Three. Out. Three.
And now for the Twins, Joe Random. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So they're all loaded up. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. He goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half
Now
of the inning. Giancarlo Santos.
Number
The
21.
southpaw's been Joe
Leading
Random.
off.
Stands
For the
in for the Phillies.
Catcher,
He's already
number
homered here in
16.
this one. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's a little bit low. Just missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Out to short. Zips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Now it's the second
Now
baseman,
batting,
Charlie
number 30.
Hollander. 1 for 4 with a double. And takes low for ball 1. 1 away. The winning run at second. Just missed. And now 2-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The winning run on second base. And now it's filled up. Got him swinging.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that
Now
pitch.
batting,
You see
number
it so
24.
well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's the center fielder, Roger Espinoza. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And here it comes. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Across is the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Three-two. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
It's the Chicago White Sox and the Washington Nationals. First pitch, just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Vernon Guillen. Back in Washington, D.C. and towing the slab, Brian Kahn. And Chris, he's been a workhorse on the mound. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Julian Mercado. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes. Hey!
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through the sweeper. Random collects, fires to first, in there safely.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every
Now
once in a
batting,
while, a
number
guy
30.
strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Lopez in the box now, takes strike one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Well,
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a
Now
nice
batting,
job
number
coming through in a
22.
pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
0-1.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way,
Third baseman,
but that time
Peyton
a little
Burdick.
anxious.
He's 2 outs away. And now Peyton Burdick.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
High fly ball, right field. Olszewski sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. David Cedeno steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The White Sox down to their final strike. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing. And maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
2 outs, bases full. Reynolds now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Good eye right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
That one the other way. Random. Throw to first. In time. Ball game. And the Nationals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great.
Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way. So almost ready to get underway. So here's the lefty, Phil Horvath. What do you look for here? Brian Rodriguez next up for the Cardinals. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now. And stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Horvath once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. Next pitch pitches outside.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way he's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get an arm workout polishing up a Cy Young award in the offseason. So fun to watch him operate out there.
Vic sends it across to first. He's out. And up next for St. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bennett getting ready to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. 1-0. On the ground. Oh, great stop. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come.
3.
Now the left fielder, Martin Urbina. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Roberts checks over to first, and he's back. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that
That's
misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls,
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
3. Out. You're out. 3. 3. Out. Out. That's ball 4. 3. Out. Out.
So 2 down. Brian Rodriguez. Next up for the Cardinals. Outside
Nope, that's a
low.
ball.
Ball 1. Rodriguez in his 5th season hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
That missed by a lot,
One
and it's
strike.
2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Next
That's
offering
ball 3.
misses, and now 3 balls,
3 balls
and a
1
strike. That's ball
That's
4.
ball 4.
Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right.
Out. First base.
So up now for Chicago, Martin Urbina.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Popped up. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. Out.
First and second, no outs. Urbina will hit next. 1 for 2. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Tying run at scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Back to work, 3-2 now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way.
That's ball 4.
So up next, Brian Rodriguez. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Late swing, fouled off. That one not close. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So digging in. So runner at second, 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Howard Turner.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Couple of walks and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeffrey Connors getting loose out there. Lord warming up as well. Up and in. 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Schoen gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But 2 runs. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared
Leading
so
off for the
far.
Cardinals, the catcher, Len.
You're out. Three.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now up for St. Louis, Brian Rodriguez.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Splits the plate, and it's 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Ball
And that's
two.
way high. 2-1.
You got 2 balls,
With
1
the
strike.
tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. That one drifts inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jeffrey.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out. Out. Ball 4, take your base.
First and second, 1 out. North, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Trying to bunt his way on. McCann to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So now the DH spot, Joe Brandon. Golden opportunity right here. There's your strike, 95.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching here today, Kerry Menard. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Afternoon for Baltimore.
Yeah, Boogie. He doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think it
dives and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Patrick Johnson.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one missed. Now snap throw to first. Coleman back on a dive. Coleman aboard here at first with nobody out.
Foul ball.
And that's downstairs. The count now 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him.
Runner on the goal, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Stepping in, Brett MacArthur enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. There goes the runner to second, but way too late. Safe there. One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Richard Chu.
1-0.
In the dirt. The 1-0. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McDaniel makes the catch, and that is that. And the Orioles leave one. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back in the Bronx. And today's starter, Kenneth Williamson. And singing, he comes in with an incredible body of work in his career.
He's had such a dominant career so far. Lifetime ERA under 2. It's rare to see him show any signs of weakness or struggle out there on the mound. Can't wait to see him work today.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Rafael Miranda. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for New York, Miguel Gil. And that's fouled off. Williamson, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Off the plate inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. First and second, no outs. Ramirez now at the plate, and that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Coleman brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. stepping in for
Batting
the
fourth,
Yankees,
the right
Marco
fielder,
Escobar.
Marco Escobar.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Oh, that's it.
Inside, just missed. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Joe Random.
Random.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ray Raley.
Ray Raley.
Menard back to work. Nice grab. And they get the out. And into the box for Baltimore, Roger Nava.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Dennis Corey.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Thomas Whitaker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fought off foul. No score here in the second. Fastball for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Riley McDaniel. Ripped, but it curls foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. This one's got a chance, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So now here's the DH, Derek Frisch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Jackson James stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Ray.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That one finds the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in New York, top half of the 3rd inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Richard Paz. Paz will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And that's way high. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Paul Coleman, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there. Strike 1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
Pretty
1 ball, 2
standard
strikes, the count.
high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Johnson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Guevara sizes this one up, and that is that. Orioles held in bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Gray Manouche.
Gray Manouche.
There's a strike. Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's the shortstop, Rafael Miranda. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Number 22.
So up next, Miguel Gil. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one is inside. And a foul ball.
Count's full.
This one in the dirt. Manouche over at second, 1 down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's the right fielder, Marco Escobar. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. And ball 1.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Riley McDaniel getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. That one ripped, but foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Brett MacArthur.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now at the plate, Richard Chu in for a strike. 0-1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
There's a swing and a miss.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Fastball for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Back now in the Bronx.
Leading off
And
for
now
the
the
Yankees,
DH, Derek
the designated
Frisch.
hitter, Derek Frisch.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering way upstairs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The batter, number 19.
Digging in,
Second baseman,
Jackson James.
Jackson James.
High in the air, out to right. Coleman. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Ray Guevara.
2 outs, base is empty. Ray Guevara digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees. And now it's even up. Swing and a foul out of play. Missed with a changeup, and the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle, Whitaker tosses to first, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Roger
Menard back to work. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Number 7, Dennis.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dennis Corey. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Nava gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McDaniel sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Thomas Whitaker.
Thomas Whitaker, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one off the mark. Ball one. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Rodney Clark getting ready to go. Stratton getting cranked up as well. Man at first, one away. Tap to first, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And that's way high. 2-2. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And next for the Orioles, Richard Paz. Fly to left his first time. Fouled off. He was late.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Right down to shoot, and it's 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Orioles trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's inside.
That's inside.
Here's a tapper towards short. Miranda. That ends the frame. And the Orioles leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gray
for the
Manouche.
Yankees, the catcher, Gray Manouche.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Robbie Quisenberry preparing to come on if needed. Hinkle getting loose as well. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup,
Miranda.
Rafael Miranda stepping in now for the Yankees. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Miguel Gil.
The batter now, Miguel Gil. Runner takes off to the right side. He takes it on his own. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Victor Ramirez.
And now, Victor Ramirez. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kenneth Williamson departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Coming
Orioles,
on for the Orioles, Corey
number
Mortero.
32.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Two outs, runner at first. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Escobar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher,
now
Rodney Clark.
For the New York
Well,
Yankees,
walks have certainly been an issue for him
number
this season,
31.
so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Rodney Clark.
Here's the Orioles
Leading
leadoff
off the
hitter,
Baltimore,
Paul
the
Coleman,
right fielder,
1 for
Paul
2.
Coleman.
Ball.
Movement in the Yankees
Count
pen.
1-0.
Howard Gillespie, the left-hander, up and throwing. Two balls,
That's
no
ball
strikes
two.
to count. And that's in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And that is out of play. And
I
that
got 3
skips
and
in the
2.
dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one
That's
misses,
ball 4.
so a
Take the
leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in
Now
this
back,
one. Don't want to wake a
designated
team
hitter,
up with the free
Patrick
pass.
Patrick Johnson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Johnson having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Clark
1-0.
measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Canada.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Clark checks on first, and he dives back in safely. Yankees up by 3. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. To first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brett MacArthur.
Brett MacArthur, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Line to left. Good. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Richard Chu.
Richard Chu, the next to hit for the Orioles. Up the middle, Miranda. Now the throw to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back in the Bronx, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Riley McDaniel. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Derek Frisch stepping in now for the Yankees.
Derek Frisch.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. Late with the swing there. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher. Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He circles the bases, his 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now here is Jackson James. Strike 1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out. Runner at second. Guevara will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Move to second, and he's back safely. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
James leads off second with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Runner on at third, one gone. That one inside, look out.
Count is 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And they'll do it again. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Grounder might be 2. One at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Alan Stratton.
For the Yankees.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle
18.
sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ray Braley. In the air, center field, McDaniel. As this one sized up, puts it away for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Roger Nava.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Roger Nava. There's the strike. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a guy that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
McDaniel on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dennis.
2 down,
Corey.
base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dennis Corey. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop, Derek Jeter, and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Yankees, the shortstop, Rafael Miranda.
That smash towards center. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 22,
Miguel Gil getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air. Rayleigh. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Victor Ramirez.
So 2 down now, and here is Victor Ramirez. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. Chop to third. Chu slings it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the shortstop, Thomas Whitaker. Stratton back to work. There's the strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Stays alive. That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting,
Richard Paz, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. That misses. 1-1. That one is upstairs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. The Yankees leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's to third. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Paul Coleman.
And now the right fielder, Paul Coleman. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
That's in there. That one missing inside. Now fly ball to right center. Escobar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Marco Escobar.
Marco Escobar.
In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's down and away. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
McDaniel in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in for a strike. Out 1-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Swing and a ground ball. MacArthur gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Derek Frisch.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Derek Frisch. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Inside.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Pitching change here, Garrett Ramos.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Patrick Johnson. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for the Orioles, Brett MacArthur. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one lifted to left. Gill Makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Richard Chu, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ramos, a former All-Star, 22 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands. Swing and a pop-up, foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Ball to strike. The pitch. Next offering is outside. This one popped up. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Ray Braley. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Johnson off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
At the plate, Roger Nava. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. That's a little bit low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.